Indoor air pollution has serious impacts on the lives of people in Timor-Leste. Our solution is going to solve the problem of smoky and inefficient cooking fires and have benefits extending far beyond its main purpose. The problem lies with current cooking methods in Timor-Leste. Women and children cook with open fires in poorly ventilated cooking huts, and the smoke from this causes severe health effects. In addition, since smoky fires are less efficient, more firewood is needed to cook. Collecting firewood thus wastes precious time. However, it is also a deeply embedded tradition to preserve food by smoking it in these cooking huts. Thus, our solution, Smokestack, needs to sustainably resolve the negative health impacts of smoke, increase stove efficiency, and preserve current cooking practices.
Smokestack consists of an improved firewood stove with a small opening in the front for the wood in the fire and a chimney for the smoke to flow out through and into a smoke box. The stovetop is connected to a cylindrical chimney. Since the fire is enclosed within the insulated stove, the influx of air from the air inlet draws smoke up through the chimney and into the smoke box. This is aided by the chimney's cylindrical shape and the ventilation in the smoke box, which creates pressure differentials. Also, the opening archway has been scaled smaller than that of the chimney, so that the smoke will take the lesser path of resistance up the chimney. The 30cm stove height is designed so that all members of the community, such as the elderly, disabled, who may be sitting down, and the children, are able to safely access the stove. The installation of the smoke box to the exterior of the cooking hut allows for the collection of smoke in a smaller environment, built specifically for storing food. An educative program is also to be conducted along with the stove and smoke box to provide more information on the negative health effects of smoke inhalation, as well as instructions for use of the smokestack stove and box. The greatest environmental impact of implementation comes from the sourcing of materials. Thus, materials will be sourced locally, minimizing damage to the environment associated with the transportation and helping to provide jobs to locals. The local sourcing of all materials and labor will also minimize implementation costs, bringing the estimated cost of each smokestack stove and box to be around $21.60.
Smokestack will achieve multiple UN Sustainable Development Goals. It achieves Goal 3 thanks to the reduction of smoke. Goal 5 is achieved as women have improved health and thus more time to do other tasks instead of cooking. The increased demand for local materials and labor for construction achieves Goal 8 by boosting the local economy. Our solution also fits under the Equator Principles Category C as it improves social and environmental conditions in Timor-Leste. It abides by environmental and social protection laws, ensured through collaboration with local communities and NGOs at every step of the implementation. By sourcing materials locally and using natural materials, there are reduced environmental consequences. Although Smokestack is also not designed as a post-disaster relief system, it still addresses one of the key points of the sphere standards.
Smokestack has a multitude of social, environmental, and economic benefits, all of which interconnect. Socially, Smokestack delivers a more efficient and culturally appropriate stove, which significantly reduces time for food preparation and firewood collection. This allows for the redistribution of time into activities such as education. The reduced production of smoke leads to better health, which is directly linked to the higher productivity and economic growth. The improved efficiency also means reduced demand for firewood, thus lowering carbon dioxide emissions caused by the sourcing, in other words, deforestation and usage of wood, hence ensuring long-term environmental sustainability.
So join us, Smokestack, as we endeavour to improve a fundamental part of life, one that we all take for granted.